difficulties I faced when I came out of hospital were not being able to access all areas. For instance, I couldn't access outside space, I couldn't access washing space. I was living in one room, sleeping in one room, eating and working in one room. It enables me to access every area of the house, like I've said before, but independently. I don't need Simon to come and help me get into something. I can wheel myself in when I want to go to bed. I can wheel myself down in the morning. I can open the door when I'm ready. So it's opened up a whole area of living independently. In ministry, it's really important to have a blended life, so work, rest and play. And the lift has enabled me to pretty much work and rest and play independently. At the time, we were looking at the property at the rectory, and we had a home assessment with the occupational therapist. We were looking at the stairwell, and we felt that it just wasn't a safe option for a stair lift. It was very narrow, and transferring at the top of the stairs wasn't a safe option. The diocese, Peterborough Diocese, were absolutely fantastic in supporting Simon and I with our housing needs, and they were wanting us to move to this rectory. Clearly it wasn't accessible. So we had a home assessment with our occupational therapist, who suggested putting in a platform home lift, which would enable me to access all areas. So Simon and I went home, had a look on the internet, and Stiltz Homelift came up, and it fitted everything that we were looking for. I have to say, I didn't have a lot of involvement in that process. Peterborough Diocese property manager dealt with all of that, but my understanding is they had an excellent service and they were very impressed. I think mental health and wellbeing is really important, and the things that they rely on are things like getting out into outside spaces, in accessing your home, being able to be independent, dress independently, wash independently. I think all people's mental health and wellbeing is really important. I would recommend a Stiltz Homelift for all people that have mobility issues, not just wheelchair users. But I think you wheelchair users, it's much more problematic to find a solution to get you to access upstairs. This is a perfect solution. I think stroke patients are affected in many ways, not only in mobility but in their cognitive thinking, and as the brain is repairing itself, it takes a lot of energy. So a Stiltz Homelift enables people to still function without too much energy. I find it's just such a privilege and a joy to share people's stories and experiences, and that's from cradle to grave. And I think people and relationships are the things that we treasure most, and you can't put a value on those.